Choosing the right strand is not just about making new friends and discovering new things related to a subject.
More importantly, it is about envisioning your dream job and career path. Good morning, Tandag City!
Good morning, Philippines!
And good morning, world! We are live here at Tandag National Science High School, City of Tandag. We are your hosts. I am Ray Toyman.
And Roshena Pascual for this career guidance orientation for grade 10 learners on senior high school offerings.
Start our program, everybody rise for the singing of the national anthem. This will be followed by the opening prayer via multimedia presentation.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the gift of life that you have entrusted us. We thank you for your mercy and divine protection. We thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed for us. Lord, forgive us our trespasses. Forgive us all the things that we have done in words, in action, and even in our thoughts that is not in line with your will. Guide us and protect us always, God, from any means of harm. Cover us with your most precious blood always. And as we start our career guidance orientation for grade 10 learners on senior high school offerings, we pray for your divine intervention. May you give us the knowledge we need in order to make this event successful. Bless our speakers and give them the knowledge and wisdom in order for us to understand everything that will be tackled by them. Lord, we acknowledge that you are the author of everything. Bless each one of us, the school administration, our learners, especially our speakers. This we ask and pray in your mighty name, in Jesus' name our Savior. Amen.
At this juncture, we shall introduce our participants for this event. They are no other than all the grade 10 learners of Tandag National Science High School.
That's right. And to add some colors to this part, I heard that our soon-to-be completers will be wearing their future career attires.
Wow, interesting! I wonder how they would look like with their attires. So, without further wait, let's all welcome our grade 10 participants with their future career costume via multimedia presentation.
Good day, my name is Adrian Chris Kagampang. In the future, I want to be an engineer. I am passionate with this career because this is my dream job since my elementary days. I want to make my parents proud of me as an engineer in their family. Once again, Adrian Chris Kagampang, your future engineer.
In the future, I want to become a lawyer.
In the future, I want to be a nurse.
I wanted to do something in my career that is challenging, interesting, and makes a difference in people's lives daily. I chose nursing profession because I really want to help people when dealing their dire conditions. Helping people in need has a positive impact on their lives and the community, and I believe that nursing profession is a great career.
I'm Arnold Lindsay. In the future, I want to become
In the future, I want to become a professional badminton player because it's my dream.
My name is Nelayan Slucha. In the future, I want to be a teacher.
Hi, I'm Kirby Conquilia, and in the future, I want to become a CPA lawyer.
In the future, I wanted to become a civil engineer because ever since I was a kid, it is my dream to build tallest building, concrete roads, bridges, and houses as well.
I'm Janinan Paradelaga student. In the future, I want to be an architect.
Hi, my name is Daniela Spidegastes, and in the future, I want to be a lawyer. I am passionate about pursuing this career because this has always been my childhood dream job, and I've always wanted to help other people to get the justice that they deserve.
I'm Micaela M. Sabanal, and I wanted to become an accountant. I also wanted to pursue law if it is possible because I believe that my skills are suitable in those kinds of jobs.
I'm Nico Beliscano, and in the future, I want to be an engineer. Engineer is my dream since my elementary days, and I want to take the path my mother and father did because they are both engineer graduates, and they are also my inspiration.
I am Glenn Ray Tirang. In the future, I want to become a businessman.
In the future, I want to be a chemist because I want to explore the properties of matter and how chemical reacts with other substances.
I am Eliza Joy Umanhay. In the future, I want to become a pharmacist.
Hello everyone, I am Charlene Galella, your future businesswoman. I am confident and determined to pursue my ambition to become a businesswoman in the future. I want to help my parents with their business to grow and succeed. As their only child, I want to be a successful entrepreneur. Thank you.
I want to become an architect because I love being creative and it suits my ability and my personality.
I'm Ken Margilero. In the future, I want to be a programmer.
I want to be an accountant because being an accountant is one of my dream jobs.
I'm King Horizon Lua. In the future, I want to be an engineer to create some beautiful buildings.
Hi, my name is Jed, and in the future, I want to be a stenographer like my mother because I've noticed that she makes a lot of money there, and my mama has told me that I can do her job as well. But this isn't my final decision. It's just my reservation next. As long as my life objective is to be successful and have a comfortable and pleasant life like my mom, then I'm happy. I want to make a lot of money so that I can support my own and provide my parents financially.
In the future, I want to become a doctor.
It was truly a glimpse of what our learners can be in the future. At this point in time, Madam Joy Consi Valeroso, Tandag National Science High School's Junior High School Department Head, will be sharing her welcome message. A virtual applause.
On the onset, my due respect to our school's Division Superintendent, Madam Joema Dipaz, our Assistant School Division Superintendent, Dr. Rita Rias, our Dynamic Division Science and Senior High Coordinator, Madam Arlene Abala, Education Program Supervisor in ESP, Sir Eric Cabalona, our Division Guidance Counselor Designate, Ms. Florence C. Bagnol, our determined school principal, Sir Romulo T. Laorden, partnered with Andrew Tagabol, Mia Laorden, Principal, Assistant Principal, our competent senior high school group heads, my brilliant co-teachers, prime mover of this great effort, Ms. Ria Lamigo, our guidance school designate. And most especially to our guest for today, our Labor Employment Officer 3, Sir Jaime T. Dumay Jr., a blissful and prolific day to one and all. Today marks the significant day for the grade 10 learners, as they will be oriented about the choice of track, and they will be more aware and enlightened the importance of choosing a track suited to their skill and interest that we match available in resources and needed of our society. Hence, they will be guided and enlightened with the wisdom of our high-caliber speakers for today. Thus, grade 10 learners, you will be heeding with the questions, are you in the right track? Are you in the right path? Indeed, I must say, go confidently with the desire of your dreams and lead life you've imagined. In behalf of Tandag National Science High School, faculty and staff, I am honored and pleased to open this great endeavor and to welcome everyone for this career guidance orientation for grade 10 learners on senior high school offerings. Thank you, and once again, a hopeful day to one and all.
Thank you for that warm welcome, Madam. Indeed, it is true that as early as now, our learners must have plans for their future careers.
We are back. You are still watching Career Guidance Orientation for Grade 10 learners on Senior High School offerings. With us this morning is our Educational Program Supervisor, ESP, Sir Eric Cabaluna, will present the statement of purpose for this event. A virtual applause.
Thank you very much, Ma'am. My respect to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Jima Idipas, with our Assistant Superintendent, Ma'am Rita Reyes, with our the two chiefs for SGUD, Sir Greg Labrado, for CID, Ma'am Jeanette Isidro, to our district from Tandag 4 District, Ma'am E.G. Humadla, and then all the districts who are watching now for our FB Live, to the school principal of Tandag National Science High School, Sir Romulo Laordin, and together with teachers, my partner, Education Program Supervisor, the in charge of Senior High School, Ma'am Arlene Abala, with our Division Guidance Designate Guidance Counselor, Ma'am Florence Bagnol, my co-DepEd employee in the Division Office, with the teachers, with the grade 10 learners, and parents, to all of us, good morning. So, our attendance for today is very much important. So this is a very important activity, especially to our grade 10 and parents. So there are 4 reason, or there are four purpose in which we are having our activity today. So first is to discuss to the group, to discuss to our watchers, especially to our grade 10 learners and parents, about what is all about the career guidance or the career pathing. So this is, as what I have said, this is for the grade 10 learners. We have to guide the track or the career of our grade 10 learners. Then the second one, we have to discuss to the group, to our FB Live, about the career counseling and consultation together with the referral system. And then the third one, we have to discuss to our FB Live, to the group, especially to our grade 10 learners and parents, about the Division Senior High School program offerings in our division, not only in the public schools, but also in the private schools. So we have to discuss to our FB Live, what are those offerings, what are those career tracks from Buena Vista National High School, from Tandag National Science High School, from Jacinto P. Ilpa National Science High School, from St. Teresa College, then from Carmen Integrated School. Amo? So, then, the last one, we have our visitors from Doli, Sir Jimmy Dumay, our speaker. So, he will be discussing what is happening now in our labor market, amo? About the job opportunity and the demand. So, I think, that's all for our four reasons or four purpose for this activity. And I end my statement with this from Bob Brezon, that education is a shared commitment with dedicated teachers, motivated students, and our parents. Amo? So, that's all, and once again, good morning.
Thank you very much, Sir Cabaluna, for enlightening us as to the importance of this career guidance orientation, especially for our participants of the day. We will be right back in a few moments.
And we are back watching Career Guidance Orientation for grade 10 learners on senior high school offerings. Before we move forward, let me ask you, Ma'am Regina, can you still remember that moment when you decided to become a teacher?
Actually, it is when I received my National Career Assessment Examination result, Sir Ray, and one of the suggested profession is being a teacher. How about you, sir?
Well, for me, teaching was not my first choice, but it's definitely one of those careers under my radar as I head onto college before. That's why I think planning ahead your career as precautiously as selecting a strand for senior high school is really necessary.
That's right. I agree with you, Sir Ray. Now, we will proceed with the orientation proper. By the way, we would like to remind our participants, if you have queries and questions to ask to our guest speaker later, you can actually post it to our comment section so that we can read them right after his talk.
This time, help me welcome the man of the hour, our guest speaker from the Department of Labor and Employment, Mr. Jaime T. Dumay Jr., Labor and Employment Officer 3. A virtual applause.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again to our hosts, Ray and Roshena. And on behalf of our Department for Employment, I'd like to thank also the Senior High School of Tandag City, headed by Sir Romulo T. Laorden, our school principal. I'll be discussing to you the career coaching and also the job trends today as 2021. So what is career coaching? Now, career coaching provides a bridge between school and work. It also assists young adults in choosing an appropriate and sensible career. The objective for my discussion are understand career planning, have important information about working, determine their personality and career interests, explore different free online resources they can use for career planning, and understand in simple terms the trends of the labor market. Now, life after high school, you might be asking yourselves, what will happen after I graduate grade 10? What do you want to be when you grow up? It is never too early to start thinking about the future. What you are doing in school now will have an impact in what you do in the future. Who are you? What do I like doing? What activities I don't like? What are my interests? What values are important to me? What are my talents? And what am I good at doing? So these are the questions that you might be asking. Where are you going? Now, what are my goals? What kind of jobs are available? What are the different jobs that match my skills? Take action. Set goals for yourself. List down all the kinds of jobs that you can do. Find out more about the jobs that you can do. Find out what college courses you can take to develop skills for these jobs. What other things you can do. Now, there are 3 steps that you can also take in choosing your career. First is to learn about yourself first. It is very important that we know who are we, no? And then the second is learn about your career. And the third one is make a plan. So this is the career map. Of course, we will start from elementary and then we will proceed to high school, junior high school, senior high school, then college. Or if we will like to take the technical vocational, and then after graduating, we will proceed to finding the right job for us. So after high school, it is important to go to college or vocational school. Why? Students who go to college or vocational school can get better jobs than those who don't. Unless you are an heir to a business tycoon family, then you can just manage a business. There are more jobs available to high school graduates, but there are more jobs available to graduates of college and technical schools. So these are the wrong questions that we will be asking ourselves. What jobs are in demand? What are the most high-paying jobs? What jobs can I do abroad? What jobs require minimal effort for high salary? What jobs have the shortest hours? Which career can get me promoted faster? And what jobs are expanding quickly? So if you are going to choose your career, do not ask those questions. Instead, ask these questions. What will make me happy? What am I passionate about? What do I dream of doing? What do I really want to do? So let's start with finding out who we are. If you are a realistic person, now what do you mean by realistic person? You are a mechanical. You like working with mechanical or electric equipment, building things, using tools. So you can be an engineer, an architect, forester, pilot, military officer, craftsperson, fish and game warden, industrial arts teacher. Now, if you are also an investigative person, you are curious and science-oriented. You like science, technology, research, investigating, or studying natural science. Now, you can be a chemist, economist, physician, anthropologist, dentist, engineer, physicist, production planner, biologist, psychologist, research or system analyst, or a surgeon. Now, if you are also an artistic person, you are creative and artistic. You like painting, designing, singing, dancing, writing, reading literature, listening to music. Job prospects would be artist, English teacher, musician, singer, actor, interior decorator, interpreter, orchestra conductor, advertising executive, public relations specialist, writer, or reporter. Now, if you are a social person, you are service-oriented. You like teaching, helping, counseling. Job prospects for you will be counselor, social service director, interviewer, teacher, nurse, therapist, training director, recreation leader, educational administrator. Now, if you are an enterprising person, you are business-oriented. You like selling, persuading, directing, influencing, supervising, managing a business. Job prospects for you will be manager, salesperson, market analyst, broker, contractor, personnel recruiter, insurance underwriter, and salary administrator. Now, the last one, if you are a conventional person, you are highly organized. You like maintaining orderly files, records, designing systematic procedures. The job prospects for you will be certified public accountant, banker, business teacher, clerk, financial expert, office manager, secretary, data processor, proofreader, and a credit manager. So let us talk about labor market trends. Although this is not necessarily a very much important topic, since you will be choosing your career yet and you haven't graduated college yet. But let me give you an overview of what's the labor market trends. The annual labor force participation, employment, and underemployment rates, as you can see, we have, as of January 2021, there is an unemployment rate of 8.7. That's a big portion of the total workforce. Since last year we had COVID, a lot of establishments closed and a lot of people lost their jobs. So we have a rise of unemployment rate. Now let us proceed. PhilJobNet, this is the system that the Department of Labor and Employment is using. This is similar to JobStreet.com. If you're familiar with JobStreet.com, that is similar to that system. An automated job applicant matching system which aims to fast-track job seeker search for jobs and employer search for manpower. So basically, you can search there the job that you would like to apply for, and then it will show you the jobs that are available in the country. So let us not discuss it more. Let's proceed. Manpower Registry, labor market statistics. So in demand for fresh graduates, high number of vacancies. This is based on the PhilJobNet. Hard to fill occupations, occupations that companies find difficult to fill up due to the lack of applicants and proper qualifications. What are the in-demand occupations? So in-demand occupations, based on the PhilJobNet or JobsFit 2022, this is from 2017 to 2022. You can also search this in Google, just type in JobsFit 2022. So these are the in-demand occupations. Some of these are administrative clerk, appraiser, automotive, brake system services, and the others, etc. But then again, you can also search that in Google. Just type in JobsFit 2022. I will not be discussing more about it. Hard to fill occupations. Source will be JobsFit JobsFit 2022 still. So these are the hard to fill occupations. You can read through and you can also search it in Google. So what are the emerging jobs? The emerging jobs, the number one is the business process analyst. As you noticed, last year there were a lot of establishments that closed because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19. But there is one industry that is still booming. What is this? The business process outsource, or what we call the call centers. So these draws inferences from process details and link these inferences to a big picture by considering business objectives in identifying process improvements. He or she is typically has the ability to structure a large amount of information within a process framework. So it is not that affected the business process outsource industries or the call centers. No? So if you want to choose a job that is in demand right now, then you can choose the BPOs. And the rest, a data scientist, design engineer, electric mail and chat support agent, evisceration processor, genomicist, hair transplant technician, and the rest. You can also search this through the JobsFit 2022. Now, we have also the top 20 job vacancies on PhilJobNet as of August 3 of 2020. So there is no update yet, but you will still take senior high school for 2 years and then 4 years of college. This might change. But let me give you an overview of the in-demand jobs. The number one is the call center agent. As what I've mentioned, this industry is not really that affected during the COVID-19 pandemic, so they are still in demand. Next is customer relations officers, telecommunication specialist, customer service manager, title setter, administrative clerk, customer service assistant, construction laborer, that is for building sector, and credit, billing, and collection, and the rest. I will not be discussing them one by one anymore. Industries that are key employment generators mostly are agribusiness or mining. We have a lot of mining industries here in Surigao del Sur, and they are always hiring. Although they are seasonal, but they are always hiring. Manufacturing, powers and utilities, construction, information technology, health and wellness, hotel, restaurant, and tourism. Although it is the number one affected last year, the tourism industry, but this year they are getting back on track. And the rest. 4 industries which will be given special attention in the next 5 to 6 years. So what are these? Construction, manufacturing, tourism, services, and the top 10 highest paying jobs in the Philippines. So if you want to have the highest paid job, it would be the pilot, navigators, and flight engineers. The average salary for an airline pilot in the Philippines is 2,365,574. Next is financial broker. The average salary for the stockbroker in the Philippines is 350,000. Graphic designer, that would be 99,658 per month. Art directors, 76,612 per month. Industrial machinery mechanics and fitters, that would be 76,000 per month. Geologists in mining, that would be 56,000 per month. Statisticians, 56,000 per month. The 8 is the crushing, grinding, and chemical mixing machinery operators, 49,000 per month. 9th would be communication service supervisors. That would be 48,000 per month. And the top 10 would be production supervisors and general foremen. That would be 47,000 per month. So job seeking is becoming an increasingly competitive sport these days, with thousands of students graduating each year, a limited number of job opportunities available for them. Plenty of job seekers end up resorting to options they wouldn't have had to choose if they had other alternatives. Now, however, while employment or unemployment and underemployment in the Philippines is not a thing to be discussed. Job seekers don't necessarily have to become part of these statistics because there are plenty of jobs both here and abroad that are only waiting for interested applicants. So these are the employment websites that you can visit. That would be the dole.gov.ph, www.dla.dole.gov.ph, phil-job.net, poea.dole.gov.ph, and oa.dole.gov.ph. You can also use these other websites, www.jobsonline.com.ph, jobstreet.com, jobisland.com, and www.isd-phil.com. So again, whoever our God is, whatever our plans, it may be Allah, it may be Jesus, it may be Bathala. So many are the plans in man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. So again, whoever your God is, whatever your plan, lift it all up to your God.
It was indeed an insightful talk we had with our guest speaker, Sir Jaime. Truly, our learners will be smart in choosing their careers now. This time, we will be channeling some questions coming from our grade 10 learners who are watching us live now. Okay, sir?
I hope this is not a Miss Universe question, okay? Because I'm not prepared.
Definitely it will not be, sir. So, we have here our first question is coming from Alexa, a grade 10 learner. She says here, what can you advise for the students who wants to pursue their passion in arts? Yet they are having a second thoughts, considering that there is a stigma going on, that if you're not a white collared worker, and especially with the Filipino culture, where they shame you when you are not a professional individual?
Well, I believe the culture right now is changing. Unlike before that there are discriminations, but right now, as we can see and we have observed, the culture now is changing. You can always pursue your career in arts. As long as you have the willingness, you have the guts, and you have the skills set for that certain career, you can always succeed. No, do not listen to those people who will drag you down. As long as you believe in yourself, then you can always get the career that you want to get.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We also have here another question from Nico. According to him, what's the certainty that a fresh graduate senior high school would be able to land a job months after he or she graduated?
It is not really an assurance that you can land a job right away. I myself is a product of waiting. I waited for 4 months for me to land a job because there are a lot of job seekers also in the Philippines. So there are a lot of competition, and do not always think that there is someone better than you. Because when you apply for a job, always, if you are thinking that there is always someone better than you, if you will not be hired, it's not that hard to accept. There is always a job that is fit for you. And if the time will come, if the right time will come, you will get that job.
All right, thank you so much, sir. So you hear there that it is always important to be patient and have humility. Ma'am Rosina, do you have questions there?
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful answer. Okay, so this is actually a general question from our viewer. So they asked, sir, in this time of emergency, for example, we are in the pandemic time, so is there a limit, for example, to the number of employees in each company that will be entitled to DOLE financial assistance?
Well, for the financial assistance, we had camp. There was, during the first camp, or the camp 1 in April and May, there was a limit that up to 10 employees only per establishment. However, during the camp 2, which we had in November and December, there was no limit anymore. As long as they haven't received the camp 1 yet, or the COVID assistance measurement program in April, they were able to avail the camp 2 in November and December. So there was no limit in the camp 2. I'm not sure we have a camp 3.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that guideline still the same, because we haven't received the guidelines yet.
Okay, thank you so much for answering those questions, sir. Indeed, our participants and viewer are really clear their questions already because of those amazing answers that you had given, right?
All right, so when we come back, we will be witnessing the giving of Certificate of Commendation to our guest speaker by our very own school principal. All right, and we are back. This time, we will be awarding the Certificate of Commendation to our guest speaker. The citation reads, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 13, Caraga, City Division of Tandag, Tandag National Science High School. Certificate of Commendation is given to Jaime T. Dumay Jr., Labor Employment Officer 3, in recognition for his a meritorious role as resource speaker during the Career Guidance Orientation for grade 10 learners on senior high school offerings held at Tandag National Science High School, Quezon, Tandag City on May 25, 2021. Given this 25th day of May 2021 at Tandag National Science High School Campus, Tandag City. Signed, Romulo T. Laorden, School Principal.
Thank you so much, sir. At this point in time, we shall be acquainted with the career planning to be shared with us by Division Career Guidance Designate Lawrence C. Bagnol. A virtual applause, please.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Gemma A. Dipas. To our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rita Reyes. To our School Principal, Sir Romulo Laorden. To our DOLE representative, Sir Dumay, Mr. Dumay. To our technical working team of Tandag National Science High School. To my two colleagues here, Ma'am Arlene Abala and Sir Eric Cabaluna. Parents, our grade 10 learners who are watching live, good morning. Today we will be discussing on career counseling. So what is career counseling? It is a process of assisting learners in their career development with focus on planning, organizing, and decision-making on their life and career goals. So, a registered guidance counselor, or RGC, shall conduct career counseling, but since we don't have here in Tandag City, we have our career guidance advocate. So, here in career counseling, it is a two-way process, wherein you have to build rapport between the guidance advocate and the learner. So, our guidance advocate plays important role in our learners' lives because they, aside from being second parents, they will be the one to guide our grade 10 learners in choosing their career path. And they will also be the one to help them understand what are their strengths and weaknesses. So here, this is a two-way process. While in career consultation, it is a process of assisting learners by providing relevant information about different curriculum exits, courses, specializations, opportunities, and other data that can guide them in selecting their career. So this can be given by RGC or a career guidance advocate. For career consultation procedure, so career guidance counselor or career advocate will provide career consultation services. So learners should be informed for the schedule of consultation services. So for example, in each school, they can conduct career consultation. It can be 30 minutes to 1 hour. So they have to inform their learners, especially their grade 10 learners, for this session. So the session includes introduction and building rapport. So here, the students will introduce himself or herself, her personal information to the guidance advocate. Here, they will start building rapport. Then, asking about the learner's career concerns. So, the career advocate will ask what the learners want to be in his career path, or what course that he would like to have in the future, especially if he will graduate and be in senior high school. And exploring different aspects of the learners here, offering possible solutions, or offering possible source of information such as pamphlet, magazines, brochure, or online resources or articles. So if the student wanted this kind of course, so he will provide pamphlet about that course so that the students will know what are the requirements or paano siya makakapasok sa ganyang course. Then assisting in the creation of action plans and outputs. Also, career consultation aims to assist learners by equipping them with significant information related to career development. So here in career consultation, it includes schools. So as career advocate, you should also guide the learner if he wanted to sign up on what school that he would like to go after graduating. Then scholarships. What are the scholarships offered sa course na he would like to take up? Then courses or degrees that he want to have. Career development activities and labor market information, local employment information, organizations, what are the trainings that he will undergo. Then, what are the skills development and certification process? So, how can he apply for that particular course? Referrals or linkages. So, pwede mo siya ma-refer kung hain siya mo kadto. The requirements for the different curriculum exits. Then, different career assessment tools. So, as guidance counselor or career guidance advocate, you should have proper documentation of all facilitated career consultations. So, if ever na student na mo anha sa imo, so don't forget to have that documentation or records of that student. Then, concerns beyond information on career guidance should be handled or by the registered guidance counselor. So, if beyond na yun sa imo, you can refer it to the registered guidance counselor. So, these are the major questions most learners have. So, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. I don't know what to major in. So, I've narrowed it down to a couple career options, but I'm having a hard time choosing between them. I know what I want to major in, but I have no idea what I want to do once I graduate. Then I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure what the best major would be. And I want to know what kinds of job I can get with my major. Lastly, I don't feel like I know enough about all the different careers out there to know what I want to do. So here, ang hinamusod ang guidance advocate. That is to guide the learners. So as career guidance advocate, you should facilitate the printing and distribution of learning materials and our supplementary materials on career guidance. Then, disseminate information for the learners such as offered senior high school tracks and strands in the division, labor market information in schools, and courses for college, technical courses for the middle level skills and development, and entrepreneurship-related programs and materials that the learners may utilize. Then, conduct career consultation as deemed necessary. And lastly, facilitate the completion and submission of all documents required to career guidance program. So, that's all, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Florence Bagno, for that talk of career consultation. At this time, we shall be acquainted with the senior high school offering through the help of our Tandag City Division Senior High School Coordinator. Let's all welcome Madam Arlene Abala. A virtual applause.
To our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Jima A. Dipas, to our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Rita Reyes, to our CID chief, Dr. Jeanette R. Isidro, to our SGO the chief, Dr. Gregorio C. Labrado, to a very dynamic school head of Tandag National Science High School, Mr. Romulo T. Laorden, to the senior high school coordinator, Mrs. Mia O. Laorden, to the brilliant teaching staff, and to our visitor from Dolly, Mr. Jemmy Dumay, to the learners and parents of Tandag National Science High School, good morning. I would like to share to you the tips on how to plan for a career. And I would like to share also to you the offerings of senior high school here in Tandag City Division. Career is not just about what you learn or earn. It is all about being in society with dignity. Career planning is the deliverable process of knowing who you are so that you can be sure of where you want to go or what you want to be at some defined point in the future. There are 5 steps of career planning. First, self-assessment. Second, explore work or career options. Third step, narrow down list of work or career options. Fourth step, decide or choose the best option. Fifth step, set a career goal. We must have to consider first our attitude, our interests, our personality, our needs, and values, and our skills. For the first step, the self-assessment. Knowing and understanding of self, better to know if you are in the right job career or you want to go to another job. Second step, the work career exploration. Matching and aligning what you want to do on one hand and with the various opportunities on the other hand. Where to explore? So you must have to look at opportunities within your organization and its subsidiaries. Look at career opportunities in other organizations and in other industries. Look at entrepreneurial and self-employment opportunities. Look at jobs, careers of people you know, of those who read about to see. The third step, narrow down list of work career options. List down 3 to 5 career options that is matched with your interests, your personality, your needs, your values, and skills, and on one hand, and the opportunities and limitations on the other hand. We have 5 career option sample. Field engineer or IT specialist, pursue graduate, school instructor, hardware business owner, or the company manager. We have kinds of career path. First, steady state. It requires a lifelong commitment to one career and is characterized by steady improvement in knowledge and skills. This type of career path is suited to those who don't value power and status, as much as linear types and are more focused on developing their skills to become experts in their field, being high-skilled, mobile, and adaptable. Next, we have the linear. Constant upward mobility in which there is steady increase in power, responsibilities over the work of others, and financial rewards. One would think that a linear career would be the typical career path where there is focus on constantly moving up in power and status over time. Career choices for people can differ depending on how they rank the importance of factors such as power, status, promotion, learning expertise, and others. Another, we have transitory, the constant seeking for variety or independence. Jobs tend to be short-term and mobility is generally lateral. They work for the purpose of having enough money to do what they'd rather be doing instead, such as traveling and hobbies. Example, working as a nurse in another country or half a year and spending the other half traveling. Next, we have the spiral. Regular changes, usually every 5 or 7 years. Mobility is usually lateral and may be initially downward. It allows employees to make a series of lateral moves between different functional areas within the same organization. It allows human resources departments to focus on retaining talent by providing employees with new and challenging tasks that broaden their experience. The fourth step, we have decide or choose the best option. This step will let you choose the best from among the list of 3 to 5 options. Description of your ideal job, personal mission statement, job requirements or qualifications. The fifth step, set a career goal. This process will give you focus and it will motivate you to overcome obstacles that will keep you from achieving your goal. A career goal will help you first focus on what you want to do for a living. Next, discover possibilities that you wouldn't have thought otherwise. Third, it will guide you into doing what you want with your life rather than just drifting into a job. Dare to dream big and act to achieve. What makes a goal good? It should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bounded, and action-oriented. Barriers to goals and plan. Self-imposed or psychological barriers. This includes the negative self-image, the negative attitude, such as bitterness, selfishness, rebellion, crab mentality, and the other. Negative emotions, such as anxieties or fears. Victim mentality, feeling of incapacity. Intrapersonal conflicts, torn between two or more values. Personality traits, indecisiveness, aggressiveness, and competitiveness. Habits, it includes procrastination and cramming. Negative thought against other people, the biases and the prejudice. So, learners, prepare for setbacks and successes. Ensure your career. I would like to introduce to you the curriculum exits for senior high school. Holistically develop Filipino with 21st century skills. First, information, media, and technological skills. Learning and innovative skills, effective communication skills, and life and career skills. We have 3 curriculum exits for senior high school. First, a graduate of senior high school can pursue higher education, can have employment, and can have also entrepreneurship. How to choose your senior high school track or college course. So, these are the senior high school tracks and strands. We have only 4 tracks: the academic track, TVL, the sports and arts and design tracks. Academic track, it includes STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. STEM strand teaches the students about the basic of science, technology, engineering, and math. If you have a knack for making the world a better place through building prototypes, robots, analyzing numbers, and thinking of ways on how to make everyday life easier, then STEM is the right fit for you. With this strand, you can pursue BS Biology, BS Physics, BS Computer Science, and other related courses. Under the academic track, we have UMS, Humanities and Social Sciences. The UMS strand centers on human life. This strand is perfect for those who want to explore culture, politics, and arts while keeping their options open. Also, if you have a deep interest in how the world and society work, UMS will help you discover more subjects that might pique your interest. This said, UMS is best for students who want to pursue education, mass communication, theater arts, AB English, political science, and other related courses. Another, we have the General Academic Strand or GAS. If you're still unsure and want to keep your options open, the GAS strand is for you. This strand includes courses related to all strands. This said, you will have the advantage of exploring different interests you have in mind. GAS strand courses and subjects include social sciences, disaster preparedness, humanities, and the like. Another, we have the Accountancy, Business, and Management, or ABM. If you're dreaming of working in the corporate world, go for the ABM strand. This strand will help you become a business leader or an entrepreneur. Number 2, track, we have Technical Vocational Livelihood or the TVL. Once you finish this track, you'll receive a TESDA National Certificate. You can use this to pursue work right after senior high school. With this, you gain skills and knowledge that will prepare you for employment even without a college degree. So under this TVL, we have ICT, we have home economics, which includes cookery, bread and pastry production, and food and beverage services. We also have dressmaking. For the third track, we have arts and design track. Pursuing your passion is one of the greatest joys in life. So, if you are into arts and want to further hone your skills and creativity, this track is for you. In this track, you'll learn subjects related to dance, music, theater, photography, media, and visual arts. Next, we have sports track. Who wouldn't thought there's also a track for all sporty students out there? If you think you excel in the field of sports and like to become a professional athlete or trainer in the future, then you must pursue this track. For the criteria for entry to senior high school track or strands, you may refer to DepEd Order number 55, series of 2016. So now learners, you need to think for your future. If you can dream it, you can do it. Your limits are all within yourself, according to Brian Tracy. So Tandag City Division Schools offering senior high school. First, we have the Carmen Integrated School. Carmen Integrated School offers Technical Vocational Livelihood, TVL, in home economics specialized in FBS and BPP. And they also offer Technical Vocational Livelihood, TVL, in industrial arts specialized in electrical installation and maintenance, or the EIM. So you can see on the picture the performance task performed by the students in Carmen Integrated School and their facilities. This is for the EIM. Next, we have Jacinto P. Elpan National High School. Jacinto P. Elpan National High School offers academic track in humanities and social sciences, or the HUMS. Another school offers senior high school. We have Tandag National Science High School. It offers academic track in HUMS, or humanities and social sciences, EBM, or accountancy, business and management, general academic strand, or GAS, science, technology, engineering, and math, which is STEM, and they also offer technical vocational livelihood track in computer science servicing, NC2. This is the laboratory of the computer laboratory of Tandag National Science High School. Another, we have Buena Vista National High School. Buena Vista National High School offers academic track, humanities and social sciences. They also offer accountancy, business and management, or ABM, general academic strand, or GAS, science, technology, engineering and math, or STEM, and it also offers computer science, computer system servicing, NC2 and TVL, and home economics, specialized in food and beverage services, bread and pastry, and cookery, NC2. Technical, they also offer technical vocational livelihood track in home economics. Again, specialized in food and beverage services, bread and pastry, and cookery, NC2. They also have dressmaking, NC2, and tailoring, NC2. And they also offer fishery, agri-fishery arts, AFA, agriculture crops production, NC1 rather, landscape installation and maintenance, NC2. Another, we have private school in Tandag City Division, offers senior high school. St. Teresa College of Tandag Incorporated offers academic track in HUMS and Social Sciences, Humanities and Social Sciences rather, HUMS, Accountancy, Business and Management, ABM, General Academic Strand, or GAS, Science, Technology, Engineering, Math, or STEM. They also offer technical vocational livelihood track in industrial arts, specialized in automotive and shielded metal arc welding or SMAW, electrical installation and maintenance, AIM. And for technical vocational livelihood track in home economics, they specialized in FBS, food beverage services, NC2, front office, housekeeping, that is housekeeping, and local guiding. Dear learners, always remember that the future you see is the future you get. According to Eleanor Roosevelt, the purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experiences. That would be all. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Madam Arlene. From her presentation, we could simply say that senior high school tracks and strands are actually the bridge that would connect a learner to a much wider path of careers in the future.
At this moment, we would be my turn to ask you another question, Sir Ray. Among all the strands in the senior high school that our school has currently offered, which one do you think is the best?
To be honest, that question is quite tricky. But I have to say that, for me, all of the strands that Tandag National Science High School offered are basically the best that it can be, because we have good facilities, a very innovative school head, brilliant teachers, and of course, enthusiastic students.
Well, it definitely is, Sir Ray. This time, we shall hear the senior high school program overview coming from each group heads of the senior high school department. This strand is quite challenging and at the same time enjoyable for you. You will be able to experience hands-on learning. Moreover, this strand is for those who want to pursue engineering, medical courses, AB Math, information technology, and the like.
Let's begin with Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand, or STEM, through their group head, Sir Clydon Jesse D. Riquilio. A virtual applause.
ever active and supportive principal, Sir Romulo T. Laorden, to our most beautiful and brilliant senior high school coordinator, Madam Mia O. Laorden, to my co-teachers, grade 10 learners, welcome and good afternoon. By the way, I am Clyden Jesse de la Calzada Riquillo, the Group Head of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Strand, or the STEM. So I am going to tackle this day, or this afternoon, what is STEM, and what could be the future career that you are about to pursue if you're going to enroll in STEM. But beforehand, let us all answer this very important question. What career do you want to pursue in the future? Do you want to be a doctor? This job will give you, is the one that gives diagnosis and prescription to those patient and sick people. Or maybe, do you want to be a nurse? A job that helps or aids the doctor in treating the patients. If not nurse, maybe do you want to be a pharmacist, that one that give medication to our patients? Or maybe do you want to be a dentist, the one that took care of our teeth and gums? Or you want to be a nutritionist? Or maybe do you want to be a civil engineer, the one that build bridges and other infrastructures? Or maybe you want to be a chemical engineer? Or if not a chemical engineer, you want to be a electrical engineer. Maybe you want to be a mechanical engineer, or a therapist, or a scientist. Well, if one of those jobs I have mentioned is one of your dream job in the future, then STEM is the strand for you. What is STEM? STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand. As discussed earlier by Madam Abala, it is one of the 4 strands under academic track. Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, or STEM, are intertwining disciplines when applied in the real world. And that is so true, because if you are going to be a civil engineer, you're going to build infrastructures in which you are going to use the principles of physics, at the same time use the language of math for calculations. The difference of STEM curriculum with the other strands and tracks is the focus on advanced concepts and topics. So now, what are the specialized subjects under STEM? So if you're going to enroll in STEM, these are the major or specialized subjects that you are going to encounter. Number 1, you will have the earth science. Second, you will have pre-calculus. Third, basic calculus. Then fourth, you have the general biology 1 and 2, general chemistry 1 and 2, general physics 1 and 2, and lastly, you will have the capstone project, which will serve as your culminating output for the whole year in staying here in senior high school. Now, if you will enroll in STEM, what are the college courses can you pursue after senior high school? So in the field of agriculture, if you love being outdoors, STEM is the track for you. You can get degrees varying from agricultural engineering, animal science, food technology, horticulture, forestry, to veterinary medicine. Now for the field of engineering, subjects under STEM are tailor-fitted to courses such as civil engineering, chemical engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, industrial engineering, and mechanical engineering. Now for the field of healthcare, anatomy and physiology just got easy with the STEM curriculum, specialized subjects of both chemistry and biology. Then your future might hold you as a doctor, a nurse, a pharmacist, a physical therapist. You could be a dentist or a medical technologist. Now for the field of information technology, equipped with the basic essentials to survive the rapid global IT marketplace, when you are a STEM student, you will always look forward to get that degree on computer science, computer technology, and information technology as a STEM student. Now for the mathematics and science field, mathematics and science is the heart of the STEM curriculum. If you have noticed in the specialized subjects, a majority of those are both in math and science. Different technical career paths are open for you to take on. Various industries such as banking, civil service, financial services, consulting, and retail can become your playground in the future. Now, what are the criteria for STEM admission or for the entry in the STEM department? Pursuant to DepEd Order number 55, Series of 2016, or the Policy Guidelines on the National Assessment of Student Learning for the K-12 Basic Education Program, Section 4 states that there will be a required cut-off score for students who wish to enroll in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics trend. The final grade, take note everyone, grade 10 learners, take note of this. The final grade, both in science and math, in grade 10 should be 85 and above. And then learners should also have at least a percentile rank of 86 and above in the STEM subtest in the career assessment exam. But there are also alternative entry requirements. It was suggested that the students could have the right app of scientific inquiry process, or the draft experiments, or other such summative examinations. Well, for the Tandang National Science High School, before the pandemic, we do have our qualifying exam. Aside from your grade, we will let you take the qualifying exam, but for this time around, if we will be allowed for the face-to-face qualifying exam, we may be implementing that one. But for the meantime, kung dili pagyapon pwede ang face-to-face, maybe we will have solely depend on or have the criteria on your grades during your grade 10. Accepting schools such as our school, Tandag National Science High School, shall administer alternative entry requirements as needed. Schools may also opt to have other alternative assessments aside from those mentioned above. And these assessments should be in line with their chosen track or stream. So what are you waiting for? Come and visit Tandag National Science High School. Be enlisted now. Be a student, STEM student for life. Hashtag Tatak Green, hashtag Soar High Sci High, hashtag STEM Department. Thank you and good afternoon.
Moving on, Sir Renato S. Rochi, UMS Group Head, will give us the overview on humanities and social sciences.
Good afternoon, everyone, And my due respect to our school principal, Sir Romulo T. Laorden, to our assistant school principal, Madam Mia O. Laorden, to our dear grade 10 learners, to my co-teachers, good afternoon. And this afternoon, I am going to discuss to you the humanities and social sciences. So, why HUMS? So, humanities and social sciences, this trend focuses on the study of human behavior and societal changes and analysis of arts, culture, literature, and politics. It involves political science, anthropology, linguistics, psychology, and communication. The humanities and social sciences, this is designed for those who wonder what is on the other side of the wall. In other words, the students will be ready to take on the world. Moreover, this will help them boost their confidence and the ability to connect with people. They will be able to explore and expand their knowledge and understanding in culture, society, politics, and their own selves. So, here are some of the possible college courses that can be pursued. For humanities, AB in philosophy, AB in English, AB in linguistics, AB in literature, and AB in Filipino. And for the social sciences, of course, possible courses, BS in economics, BS Bachelor of Secondary and Elementary Education o maging teacher, BS in Secondary Education, BS in Psychology, BS in Criminology, AB in Political Science, AB in Sociology, AB in Broadcasting, AB in Economics, AB in Journalism, and AB in Mass Communication. So what are you waiting for? Please enroll now at Humanities and Social Sciences in Tandag National Science High School.
Wow, HUMS is certainly the doorsteps and transformation to become a teacher, a psychologist, or a social worker someday. Moving forward, to give us orientation on ABM and GAS programs, let us call on Madame Marlene L. Perez. A virtual applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. My due respect to our school principal, Sir Laorden, and to our senior high school coordinator at the same time, assistant school principal, Madam Mia Laorden. I'm here today to talk about ABM and GAS strand. So when we say ABM, it is stand for Accountancy, Business, and Management. This strand focuses on the learning of the basic concepts of business and associated skills in other related fields like finance, management, corporate, and operations. This strand is for students who are interested to become business leaders and entrepreneurs in the future. Moreover, this strand can take you on the right path to careers in accounting and management, sales management, human resource, marketing director, bookkeeper, project officer, accounting clerk, internal auditor, and many more related to financial management. Not only that, choosing the ABM track is simply choosing to be future-oriented because this program will provide you with not just knowledge, but also ability to stand alone, to start your own business, and to become financially independent. So for those who are students who wants to be a future entrepreneur or a business leader someday, you may choose ABM strand. So here are some possible courses that can be pursued in colleges. The first one is about accountancy. So BS in accountancy and BS in accounting technology. Then for management, BS in HRM or hotel and restaurant management, BS in office administration, BS in tourism management, BS in customs administration, and in public administration. Then for business courses, you can take up BS in business administration, major in business economics. Then BS in business administration, major in financial management. Then also business administration, major in HR development, in marketing management, operating management. And you can also pursue BS in entrepreneurs. So what are you waiting for? Those students or grade 10 who want to be financial literate someday, you may choose the ABM strand. For the GAS or the general academic strand, so if you are not first or you are not yet aware or you are not sure of your likes, you may choose the GAS because in GAS strand, it is great for students who are still undecided to which track to take. They get the option to choose the proper immersion experience that suits them. Okay. And in GAS also, when other strands are career specific, in GAS, they have the open electives. So they can choose what specialized subject they can have from other academic track, the STEM, the ABM, and the UM. So they can consider many possibilities if they are not sure of their interest. So here, since there are possible colleges officer can be pursued, since GAS does not specialize in any strand, the students are free to choose their college degree. But there is a possibility that they won't qualify for a particular major since they are not sure of their specialized interest. So therefore, they will be required to take specialized general education, or we call it bridging, or as prerequisites for the program they want to pursue in the future. So if students, you are not sure of your interest or you want to be in the future, you may take on the GAS strand. Okay, that's all, and thank you. I hope you have learned from the 3 departments who offer the overview on the senior high offering. Thank you and good afternoon.
Future accountants, do you think you can excel in business? Then the ABM track is right for you. And for those students who are not yet undecided for which track or strand to take, General Academic Strand or GAS is your choice.
Ever dreamed of becoming an animator? Interested in stepping into a career in the tech industry in the future? Taking the Information and Communication Technology strand might be the right path for you. At this juncture, let us all welcome Sir Kit Mignon for his overview on ICT program.
Good afternoon. My respect to our school principal, Mr. Romulo T. Laudin, and to our assistant school principal, Madam Mia Laudin. I am Mr. Kit Mignon, the TVL ICT group head. Now, what do you want to know about ICT Strand? This strand will equip with the students with job-ready skills in the future. It also invests primarily on how to develop computer programs, illustrations, and designing websites. Others subjects in the strands are medical transcriptions and telecom installation, which are relevant to telecommunication industry, which would be essential when looking for better career opportunity in this highly advanced world. So, list of some college courses that can be pursued if you want to take the ICT strand are B's in computer science, B's in business informatics, B's in microelectronic engineering, B's in information and communication technology, and B's in multimedia and digital arts, B's in game software design and production, B's in internet and technology, B's in software engineering, and B's in information system. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now at Tandag National Science High School.
ICT, the cradle of ITs and computer technologies. Well, those are all the strands offered by Tandag National Science High School.
We definitely have a variety of strands to choose from. This would really help our learners select the path of career that would perfectly suit to their talents, skills, and desires.
Now, we shall witness a promotional video on why you should choose Sci-High as your new home for senior high. Sit back and relax.
Have you ever wondered where to enroll in senior high school? Well, Tandag National Science High School is the right school for you. It caters junior high school and senior high school. It offers academic and technical vocational and livelihood tracks. The academic track includes Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand, Humanities and Social Sciences strand, Accountancy, Business, and Management strand, and General Academic strand. Technical, vocational, and livelihood tracks includes Computer System Servicing. Tandag National Science